Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I'm going to do a wee flip through today of my final design team project for Creating with Jovi. I've come to the end of the design team term for her, but I will be back in March with a special collaboration video for Creating with Jovi. It's a big collaboration, 25 or 26 collaborators in that, working with a wonderful new kit from Creating with Jovi. So there will be more details of that to come. But let's get into this project here. So this is my Lavender Tea journal, made with the kit by the same name, Lavender Tea. So you can kind of guess the theme. Lovely, scrappy patchwork, all sorts of scrappiness going on here, and a little bit of cat fur. Let me just get that off. Par for the course here in my household, we have 4 cats. So if you get a journal with a little bit of cat hair included here and there, please be aware that if you're allergic to cats, but should be fine for most people. Anyway, let's just make sure I'm in frame here. So this patchwork cover, ribbon closure here with a ribbon I found that happens to almost perfectly match the inside cover. I just was looking for something just before recording this video because I've only just finished this video, and I saw this ribbon. It was like, I don't think I could have got any more perfect. So ribbon closure there through eyelets. There are book corners on the corners in silver tone. The eyelet is black. Eyelets, one at the front, one at the back. And I've used purple stitching. Wherever I've done stitching, I've used purple thread. So let's get into it. So all the pages here are beautiful from the Lavender Tea kit, interspersed with other papers, which you'll see as we go through. So lovely pages. I've gone and trimmed lace. So this is handmade paper with fibres and bits and pieces in. The digitals are all backed. And for the backings, I've repeated some of them, some of the patterns. And I've repeated this pattern on a couple of the backs, and this pattern here I've repeated on a couple of the backs. So here we have a Momogami paper, scrapbook paper. It smells really, really yummy. I did it with this hand cream that's peony, white tea and jasmine, so it smells really yummy. And that's been stitched around and decorated up with an image from the kit and then a couple of stamped labels. A stitched journal card here made from a book page, a stamped sentiment. I think they were out of the kit. The tea bag was out of the kit, and this faux wax seal was out of the kit as well. So here's some grid paper, and I've just made a little flip out here and added a little bit of washi tape and a fabric cluster there. Here we've done a belly band, which I stamped and coloured in with alcohol markers. And in this journal there are 2 belly bands. There are also 2 side pockets of like this. I don't know how I managed to end up with 2 of each, and they, I think, are all in the front of the signature. But it doesn't really matter, does it? So lovely belly band here, and then a book page journal card of this lovely illustration, backed with coffee dyed paper. And that's just on a bit of purple coloured paper. There's a little doily in there. Another one of the kit pages, backed with this. I love this typewriter, absolutely love it, in the wisteria, beautiful. Here's a coffee dyed diary page, and I've added labels to cover the dates because, like, obviously they won't tie in with, or probably won't tie in with the person journaling in terms of correctness, so I've covered them all over with bits and pieces from the kit. Then we've got a calendar page of this beautiful magnolia, and on the back we've got the second side pocket, and I made this in a video. And then we've got this little multi-page kind of writing spot here So you can write on the front, you can write on the back, and then there's the inside there, and you could write on the back as well. Another beautiful page from the kit, that same background repeated. Here's our second belly band. I believe I made this one over on Patreon, and there's little messages inside each of these envelopes. So the belly band's got a base, and then it's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little envelopes of different sizes and closures and styles, and inside each there's a little piece of paper with a little message on. So I'm not going to pull them out and show them because they are going to be a surprise for whoever ends up owning this journal. So I'm not going to spoil that surprise. And then tucked in behind that is this vellum pocket. So journaling space on the back there, and inside is a little fold out journaling card which I've stenciled inside. This is from the kit, and this background bit is a bit of scrapbook paper. So as per usual, I've tried to maximize this writing space. This faux wax seal is out of the kit as well. So super fun. Then we have a little corner tuck or pocket here, made from book page, decorated with a couple of pieces from the kit, a little stamped number here, and a piece of the kit, a stamp from the kit up there. Then we've got this wee tag out of the kit, backed with some scrapbook paper, and then just a bit of 6x6 paper that I've folded in half, inked around as a journaling spot, just because the colours worked really nicely. And some embroidery floss at the top there that was sent to me in Happy Mail. Thank you, Mari. This is the same page that I've used in the back on this one. So kit pages, lovely ladies having a cup of tea there out on the lawn. Some more lace, and just a lined page. It's beautiful lavender and butterfly page, just gorgeous. And on the back of that we have a paper bag pocket, and on the side here is a bit of scrapbook paper as a journaling card with a little side tab on it, again with pieces from the kit, and I've stenciled on the back of that. So it tucks in the back behind the pocket, behind the paper bag, and inside the bag we have this book page journaling spot, piece from the kit here, little stamped sentiment and writing space, little side tuck here with a couple of tags out of the kit, which I've just added some words and bits and pieces to, and then more writing space on the back. So heaps and heaps of writing space, or doodling space, or however you want to use your journal. Bit of this stone ground sort of bond paper, which I love. It's quite thick. Lined paper with some beautiful white lace down the side. Another kit page. And the centre of the signature, which has this lovely scene of these ladies having afternoon tea, morning tea out on the lawn. So super cute. And a little scrapbook paper envelope in the centre, which has got a few goodies in for the owner to use. Fussy cuts from the kit that I haven't stuck down anywhere, for the owner to use however they like. And they can take them out and use the envelope to tuck in their memories or their receipts or what have you. So we're in the second half of the signature now, so we're repeating the pattern of papers with lace and such like. This page, we've got a little scrapbook pocket here. This is one of Roxy's weekly challenge projects. Week 4, I think, so it's a very recent one. And this is a little flip out. So it flips out, and there's this journal card here. Another piece from the kit there. So the journal card. And I've just left it as the piece of paper. It's actually like a during your absence kind of phone note thing. And in the back here we have this little envelope with a little bit of scrappy note paper in there, and the top on that is another piece from the Lavender Tea kit, and a bit of ribbon on there, just tucks in there. I think that's rather cute. And so this bit wraps around the page, oops, one page, and then we've got this little corner tuck here is the other part, and this part obviously is glued down. And in there we have this big journal card with a pocket, a see-through pocket on the front, and then it's got a tag in there with a piece from the kit. And I've just punched a whale tail tab out of some magazine paper that happened to be like a purple plaid design. And this journal card wasn't made for this journal, but when I found it in my stash, it was like, it works. It's got little purple gems on it. Some of these blues in the background are sort of tending towards purple. So I thought, why not? We can make it work. And then I made the tag especially. Okay, the other half of this beautiful lavender page. This lace, I actually put a strip of paper down the middle because it's got the holes to weave ribbon. So I used a strip of narrow scrapbook paper just instead of ribbon in that, just for something different. Another beautiful page. Then this one, I'm just adjusting to make sure I'm in frame. We've got this big full page pocket and a lovely journaling card with some wisteria out of a book. That's an illustration from a book that I've cut out, and some bits from the kit on the front there. On the back of that we've got a double pocket. Now I love this page. It's quite eclectic in that nothing's the same, different shapes, different sizes, different papers, but they all kind of work together because they're all based on that purple colour theme. So down the bottom here we have a gusseted pocket from scrapbook paper. This here is actually out of the Sweet Moments digital kit from Creating With Jovi. I felt that it worked with the tea theme, you know, have tea and maybe a bit of cake or something, some sweet treat. And there's a scrapbook paper journal card in here which I've sewn around. This phone is a piece from the kit, as is this faux stamp, not faux stamp, it's a reproduction of a stamp. Just added a bit of text. And this book page amused me, not book page, sorry, music paper. I was going to glue it down the other way round, and when I turned it over to glue it, I noticed what it was, and it's Waltzing Matilda. I don't know if you know the song. It's an Australian song, very well known. And it's got this line, waited till his billy boiled. And a billy is like a tin or a pot that they use to heat water out on when they're camping. And I thought, waited till his billy boiled just fitted so well with the idea of tea. So I had to make sure I could see that line. So that's the story behind that bit. It almost got hidden. So I'm glad I spotted it because it just amused me. I thought it fitted beautifully. Then up here we've got a little V pocket decorated with some washi tape and a stamped sentiment there. And then this little scrapbook paper journaling card, which is a flip open one. Did some decorative punching along the edge, bit of doily, and a teacup from the Lavender Tea set. And I'm really happy with that one. That's the last thing I made for the journal was that. And really happy with how it turned out. So there we go, that's that page. Beautiful butterfly and lavender. Here's a full page multi pocket made out of book pages. I think I said that already, but anyway. So there's 4 pockets on here. So there's this little one down the bottom. Everything's decorated with bits from the kit, like this teacup, this little envelope here, envelope front is out of the kit, and just backed it with some paper for writing. Key here out of the kit. Then the second pocket, we have 3 tags from the kit. Tea time is the best time, topped with a little bit of eyelash trim or whatever you call this stuff, fancy yarn. I added a stamp on this one and put some lace, stapled some lace at the top, and I've backed all of them with brown packing paper. And then some more fancy trim at the top of this one. Again, stamped sentiment and backed it. So I chose these three because they're all different shapes, and I liked that kind of point of interest that they were all different shapes and slightly different sizes as well, and different shaped tops. You know, I just liked it. Then there's an angle pocket is the next one up, which I've put this scrapbook paper journal card, I lost the word there, stenciled on the back. This is actually a tag out of the kit, which I took the tag top off and just left the image there. I've topped it with a bit of embroidered edging there and a little double satin bow on top. Just super pretty. There's a clock in the background there, if you can see that. That's out of the kit. And then in the back, I'm not going to pull it all the way out, it's just a sheet of A4 coffee dyed paper folded into thirds. And that's just in that very top pocket. So it's nothing, you know, extra special to see. It's just a bit of coffee dyed paper for that extra journaling space. That's the back of our Magnolia calendar page. Then we have a fabric flip, again covered up the date with a stamp out of the kit and just a bit of music paper. I do love a fabric flip. Covered up the date here with some bits out of the kit. The other half of the doily. And then over here we have a little corner pocket with a tag here made from a paint chip and a little journal card out of the kit, which I've just added some stamping to and backed it and inked it. So just a couple of little fun pieces there, fun lace and yarn at the top of that. And then this little piece down here is out of the kit just to decorate that page, and again this side flips, and I've just got the washi tape on the edge of that one. And that, I think, is pretty much it. I don't think I've added anything else in. No, that brings us to the final page. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign it. So where do I want to sign it? Maybe along the edge here, if I can. Sign it, and then it's ready to go. Very hard to write and talk at the same time. 2024. Gosh, I even got the year right. So that is my Lavender Tea journal. It was a real pleasure to work on. I think it's super pretty. It's a little chunky, but there's plenty of ribbon there to allow it to grow as the owner fills it up with their treasures. And it's just going to be a round little thing of beauty. It's already rounded, but look at all that lace and lovely texture and things going on. I'm just absolutely thrilled with it. I think it's beautiful, and I hope you do too. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. I'll try and get this listed as soon as I can on Etsy, and in the meantime, go check out the digital kit if you're interested in purchasing it and making a journal with it. It's really lovely. And I really love working with colour themes. It just makes it easy of what to pull. You know, if it goes with the colour, you can basically, it will go with your journal, give or take. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.